Okay, here we are again, gang, at another Does It Juggle. I am your Patreon, whatever. I'm the fob figurehead. I should be on the front of a boat carved out of wood, is what I should be. As we set our ship down the river, the mighty Mississippi. I don't know where I'm going with any of this. Does It Juggle? We're tied up again. Tied up again. It's been exciting. I came out strong when this all started. Very strong. Kicking butt. You laid out 3 challenge. I went ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Then you laid out 3 more, and I went and then a little bit of back and forth, a little bit of hedging our bets, a little bit of I tied you, you tied me. We're currently 4-4. Here we are in the 9th installment of Does It Juggle. I have the results right in front of me here on the screen. And we're going to see if after today you go back into the dominant position or I have to wear the leather harness and live in your basement. The objects that were up for vote were 1 sock, a 5-pound dumbbell, a Barbie doll, a mini sledgehammer, a popsicle, and a small wooden skeleton. There's a bit of consternation later on in the description of the objects. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's go from most popular to least. The most popular thing was, hang on, I'm reaching just off camera here, is a popsicle. And yes, it will be unwrapped when I actually get down to the juggling. I'm going to keep it wrapped for now in this little cooler off to my right. Doesn't start melting yet. No reason to get too weird about it. All right, so with the wrapping on, I'm going to get used to it. It kind of flips weird. It's super top heavy. The stick spins. Okay, we'll see how that goes. All right. The next item was a small wooden skeleton, which I introduced to you guys a few videos ago. He's right here. He's been living in our house now for about 10, 15 years. I like him. I move him around. I put him in weird places, cross his legs. He has a good time. He gets it on with Barbie sometimes. And he's going to flop around a lot. He's super light. It's not super windy today, but if it were, this would be a problem. This is actually, whoops, see? I was going to say what I think the problem with this object was, and it just happened. The throwing and catching, not a problem. I think it's okay to catch. The problem is the little floppy legs get caught. And I just threw it, and one of the legs wasn't completely clear of my knuckles or hands, which means every time I grab this sucker, I got to let it gently lay in there and get it out of my hand cleanly. Throwing this object is going to be difficult. Now, the last object, for the first time ever, I think, because I'm going with the percentages over here now that you only get 1 vote, I only see them as percentages, and there's no way in the Patreon thing to show half a percentage or the actual votes. I mean, I did download the actual votes just to make certain that we're okay. But we have essentially a tie between the 5-pound dumbbell and the 1 sock. Now, last time I checked, when I was getting ready to come out here to do the video, 1 sock was pretty much beating the dumbbell all week. So I had to pick one. So I can't juggle 4 items. I'm not that good. So we're just going to go with the thing that was kind of winning all week, which is, of course, the floppy sock. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. This is going to be the harder object. The 5-pound dumbbell, I've thrown that up there a couple times. Eventually, you're going to pick it, and I'm probably going to juggle it. But I juggle bowling balls for a living. The dumbbell, I don't know. It's shaped kind of weird, which might be a problem. We'll see. I think, honestly, the sock is the bigger challenge for a lot of the same reasons that the skeleton is. Now, what's weird about this object, it just got caught on my finger again, same as the skeleton, and yes, this is being grabbed by the wind every darn time I throw it, so that's going to be a problem. I think this is the first time in one of these juggling attempts where I have 2 very, very light objects. Nothing in this combination is super heavy. At least the popsicle is a bit of substantial, couple ounces there, but the other 2 objects here, they're pretty light and fly around, so we're going to see what happens. If you're a new Patreon, this is your first Does It Juggle, I will explain the rules. The old Patreons, I'm going to explain them anyway, who the hell cares. I get 2 attempts to get 12 throws. 2 attempts to get 12 throws. That's all I get. Used to be 3 attempts to get 10. We made it a little harder. Only 2 attempts to get 12. A throw counts when I catch it. For example, 1. I usually count when I'm doing it on the throw. Just a habit I've gotten into over the years of juggling. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed I go 1, even though it's not really a throw and a accurate catch until I catch it. You get the idea. I'm going to throw it. So when I say 12 and catch that object, boom, that's a success. All right. So here we go. Attempt number 1. I'm going to get the popsicle. So I'm going to get off camera here for a second. Before I unwrap it, I want to decide the order. You know what? I'm not going to unwrap it yet. I kind of want to get a feel for it. What do I want to do for? I think I'm going to go popsicle, skeleton, sock. Yep. Okay, here we go. Unwrapping the popsicle. And I have 2 because if I win, I'm going to celebrate by eating it. I brought 2 in case I drop it. I already forgot the order I wanted to go in. Okay, I'm going to start touching the popsicle, which means it's going to be cold, like touching ice. We already know that's a problem. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Attempt. Actually, lower the camera just a bit. Stay right there. I kind of want you guys to see my hands as I'm working here, so let's just lower a teeny bit. That wasn't that much, but I think that'll do. Right? You can kind of see my hands? Yeah, we'll go a little bit lower. No big deal. See, no editing here. Kind of good that we're doing this to show you guys. I'm not trying to rip you. I guess I could have just tilted the camera too. Whatever. Here we are. All right, enough adjusting the camera. I think my hands are good. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Popsicle, sock in the right hand. Popsicle's going to go first. Skeleton's going to go second. Sock's going to go third. Trying to get to 12. Here we go. Ooh, that's cold. That is cold. Okay. Last week I think I did it on the first attempt. So maybe I'm feeling a little cocky. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. While concentrating on the weird-ass way the skeleton was flying through the air, I grabbed the popsicle as best I could, slipped right through my hands, right through it. This sucker is slicker. It's got hair on it. I'm going to get the hair off. I don't know why. Maybe that one might have given me texture. Why did I do that? I should have left the dirt and the hair on it. It is slipperier, slicker than the ice cube we juggled a few weeks ago because that was also smaller. I could get my hand all the way around the ice cube. I could do that here too, but if I were to squeeze this, it was like a bar of soap, which I think we had 2 weeks ago where I failed. Right? I can't remember. Okay, 1 down, guys. I'm okay with the order I started in. I'm okay with the order. It wasn't the order that screwed me up. It was the popsicle. Here we go. You guys, this is it. We're tied right now. The second attempt is coming right now. I am holding the popsicle in my fingers. My fingers are turning numb as I've paused to make this little dramatic sting. I'm not the smartest guy in this video. So here we go. You may be pulling ahead, guys. It may be 5-4 in a second, or it may be 5-4. I'm hoping that it's 5-4 and not 5-4. But if it is 5-4, please don't get so full of yourself. And it is 5-4. Don't get all sad. It's just 5-4. Damn it, my hand is freezing. All right, timeout. We're going to do it. I'm going to wipe it with this sock. All right, here we go. Pick it up. Stop stalling, you idiot. 12 throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to just say that that's a failure, folks. It could have fallen off right into my hand, but it didn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, fob all. Friends and family, lovers of fine wine and beer, and enamored people with skeletons. What can I say? Nothing, really. You won. You won. It's now 5-4. I failed. All 3 objects were tricky this week. All 3 objects were difficult to juggle. This one, the delicious strawberry popsicle, proved to be the most problematic. I don't think I dropped it that time, so where's all the hair? So rejoice. Party on. Light the fires of victory in your town tavern. Sing brave sea shanties of how you vanquished your foe. And try never to bite directly into a popsicle. You've been great, guys. It's now 5-4. You win. I congratulate you. I bow to you. Have a wonderful day and prepare. Here comes the finger.